Hey, y'all, and welcome to yet another beautiful day in the Science Center. Today is Thursday. It is Friday Eve, y'all. Are you excited? I know I am. Okay, so let's take a look see at what we have rocking and rolling today. We've already done the first and second strategies. I realize you guys weren't in class, but for like 5 minutes yesterday, so I know you may need to finish up strategy two. And then today we are starting on strategy three and finishing that up tomorrow, and then having a mini test on just, your ACT strategy practice. Okay, so when you go into strategy three, just to straight read the information about it, these are the instructions. It just says to open the assignment, go to the website and read the data and the examples, and then respond to all of the questions. Okay, well, when you click that link that is right here, it takes you to this website. And this is something that I thought was really powerful in the fact that we don't necessarily have to understand a lot that's going on with the chart and graph as far as like the actual content. So it's okay that you've never had a chemistry class if it is referencing something to do with chemistry, as long as we can figure out all of these correlations. Okay, you may have heard that term before, you may be completely fresh, brand new at it, but there are different relationships in between graphs. They're either inverse, meaning that when something is positive, then something else is negative. They could be direct, which meaning, positive, positive, negative, negative, or they could just be absolutely no relationship whatsoever. Alrighty, so a graph that has a direct correlation is going to either be straight up or straight down. And then the inverse is, of course, going to be if something is going up, then the other thing is going down. And then no relationship whatsoever, it's just going to be all over the map. Okay, it also makes sense for you to mark the high points, mark the low points, circle, put arrows on everything, kind of like combining what we learned yesterday and the day before. And with this, when you are noticing those things in the graphics and the charts and the graphs, then I would say for sure for you to denote those. And also goes for anytime you see something that is going to be ranked, that you maybe put something out to the side denoting which one is the highest and which one is the lowest. Because there are some questions that are going to ask you, like in order of increasing order or decreasing order or something like that. So you'll have to pay attention for those things as well. And then mark it up, mark it up. Okay, so now let's actually look at your assignment. Okay, so right here, it is just us looking at this one together before you actually go into the wild world of doing it on your own. Alrighty, so right here we see a graph, we see a chart right there. Does it have any bearing what the actual content is? No, no, not necessarily. We have three different trials here. We have three different data points on on those trials. All right, we've got the velocity, we've got the mass, we've got the height, we've got the displacement, and we've got the time of flight. Okay, so putting all of the information together that we've already learned. Okay, in that first 20 seconds, we're going to be looking for anything that we can find out about it. Just overall, I can tell that it is dealing with something based with physics. They're launching um, some kind of object, looks like a ball. I can see that we've got three trials. I see that we have all of those things in play. It looks like our chart then turns into that graph down at the bottom. Okay, so let's see. I would be looking next for marking it up, underlining anything. I would probably draw a line right here in between the different trials. I actually think it would have been more helpful for them to have those in three separate charts, but that's probably why they did it that way. Alrighty, so I would also go in and mark the largest numbers. So that is the largest number in this category. I would find the smallest number as well. and then go from there. So if this were to ask you a question as to whether or not you see any relationship in between the time of flight and the velocity, you would be able to go in and go, okay, well, the time of flight is pretty much the same with the exception of right here and right here. And then you look back at the velocity and you go, okay, well, the velocity is still 10. So it doesn't look like just because that is bigger, then that is going to be bigger, or vice versa, that one is going to be higher and one is going to be lower. So no, I would say that there's no correlation whatsoever. All right, so then going back into what you are supposed to be doing with this, that is just where I want you to tell me those 3 types of data correlation that we literally have just gone over. All right, and then I want you to look at these 2 graphs right here and tell me whether or not you think those are direct or inverse, meaning if one is going up, is the other going up? Or if one is going up, the other is going down. So let me know what you think about that. When you get done with it, you are going to go and turn it in right here, and then give me that private comment saying that you are done. Alrighty, Rue, my darling dears, go be awesome, amazing nerds, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Have an awesome day, y'all. Peace out.